I have a quick update here on the Sonsetbeach 2x12 orange cabinets. We just got the refurbed cabinets back. As you can see, we have the proper handles on, just as per orange. What you're hearing inside the cabinet is the loose speaker screws, or whatever you call them. Looks like the trim is a lot better. We do have a couple places here still with problem where the piping has dropped down, but not as bad as the last cabinets that I reviewed. And we don't see as much exposed backing on the vinyl. The front of the grill, as you can see, is tight. There's no ripples in it. The last two cabinets that I looked at, the weave grill, this cane, I don't want to say cane grill, but the basket weave grill, looked like it had the material had been folded, but this is nice and tight. Corners still look good, not bad. There's still some areas here where you could see that you could hear the glue is still under there. They really didn't quite get it down, but not a bad job as before. The proper feet have been installed. I think one of these days it'd be nice to put the wood slats on here like you see on a lot of the orange cabinets. A little bit of handling damage in the factory. There was no damage from UPS. And yes, yeah, we still see a little bit of the piping has dropped down again into the recess. Still have a little bit of the contamination under the vinyl. Let's take a look at the back here real quick. I guess they're not going to replace the jack plates. It's still the same jack plates. Would have been nice if they had included the same one that they had in the listing, because the jacks were actually up here. And so, you know, if you wanted to go ahead and mount another jack down here, modify this, or put in a switch for a stereo setup, that would have been nice. But it's not bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and hang on to these. I'm going to go bring you over here now. I took the back panel off, and it was pretty tight. And you could see inside here that it's pretty good construction. And this is for 212s. One thing I did notice, that the screws that they included, there was a what do you call, a stud underneath, metal stud it goes into. However, if your speaker, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can't do this. If your speaker is not as thick or thicker than this, you may wind up with this screw going right through your grill in the front, so you may want to watch that. I'm going to go ahead and check and see if these are actually the same type threads. They look like the same type threads that go into a 19-inch rack. But anyway, other than that, we had some damage here. This was not from UPS, or I'm sorry, the Postal Service. We had a couple areas like that where looks like they still have some problems with handling inside the factory in California. Sunset Beach actually is in New Mexico, and these are actually coming from a factory or mom and pop shop out in California. And if you want information on that, other than that, it's the right grill cloth, it's vinyl, and the feet are finally in the right place. Again, you know, some minor areas here where the vinyl or the piping has fallen into the groove. I may go back over this still and pull the piping out and maybe put some fish line under here, you know, like you use for weed whackers, and that might help keep the piping from dropping in, like you could see over here where it's dropping in. Other than that, we're going to be putting two Celestion 75 anniversaries in here, and this one's getting two E120 JBLs. Guy had them in the garage, just like brand new. Anyway, take care.